Here's another question I received via social media. This one is more specific to ketosis, and it goes like this. If protein and carbs are relatively stable, can we reduce the amount of fat in accordance with satiety? Or when do we actually eat, be that 1 or 2 meals per day? Should we include the same ratio? That is 75-25. So 75 of the calories coming from fat, 20% from protein and 5% from carbohydrates. Okay, so this question has been answered thoroughly and for many times, and I'm gonna repeat along the same lines. There's no reason to eat if you're not hungry and you're on a weight loss track. And when you do eat, make sure that your diet is not deprived of nutrients. And I'm talking about micronutrients such as vitamins, minerals, phytochemicals, and the like. And also make sure you consume adequate protein. Now, it is common sense not to force yourself to consume dietary fat if your purpose is to burn adipose fat, that is from your own fat stores, from your own body. So creating a caloric deficit and restricting carbohydrates is likely to promote the mobilization of adipose tissue to supply or compensate for your energy requirements. This is likely to happen regardless of the macronutrient split you're following, but it could be more efficient if you restrict carbohydrates. Now, to get back to your question and to answer shortly, the answer is no, you don't have to eat 75% of your calories from fat, so you don't have to eat 75% fat. Nutritional ketosis, as I've said it many times, is a matter of carbohydrate restriction and not dietary fat consumption. I hope this helps. Now, another question. Thoughts about water fasting for 3 days or longer, coming from a non-keto diet? Now I'm going to tell you about my experience here. So, doing some form of lower carbohydrate or ketosis promoting diet may make it easier to undergo water fasting because of kind of being accustomed to relying on fat, dietary, adipose, or both as primary metabolic substrates. Coming from a non-keto diet or a similar situation may be a bit more challenging, especially during the period of glycogen depletion, which occurs in the first, I'd say, few days. Now, I remember earlier in my youth trying to do 24-hour water fasts, mostly for or because of my religious beliefs of that time. And I was kind of struggling with it. I was eating a nutritiously poor diet back then, and I was not used to any form of dieting. So basically, I was eating like 3 or more meals per day. I wrote about this at length in my periodic fasting book. Now, this is not to say anything against higher carbohydrate diets, which can be well formulated, similar to all other diets. I was just trying to put things into context and from my current perspective. Anyway, this is kind of it for the video. If you have similar questions, please leave them below. And I'm going to try to provide my perspective as best as I can. Now, please hit the like button and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching.